Use this tutorial to learn about Ely Library resources, including a subject research guide made specifically for criminal justice by one of our librarians. It includes some recommended resources to help you get started with your research. I will show you where to find this guide on our library website, and from this guide, I will demonstrate searching different reference resources. These can help you become familiar with a particular topic by either providing a brief overview or quick definition from reference resources that include encyclopedias, dictionaries, or other specialized books. I will also demonstrate searching our library collection for eBooks, which could provide you with background information or provide a deep dive into a particular topic. You might find a whole book dedicated to your topic or just a chapter or a couple of pages. Let's get started. I'm going to work from the Ely Library homepage. There's a link for it at the top of the Westfield State University homepage, or you can just type in this URL, lib.westfield.ma.edu. I find it helpful to bookmark the library homepage because I find myself going back here a lot whenever I'm doing my research. To get to the subject research guide that I mentioned, hover over the Research drop-down menu and select Subject Research Guides. Then click on Criminal Justice. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to demonstrate searching reference sources and eBooks, but you might want to spend some time browsing the other tabs and resources available here. I'm going to start with the Reference Materials tab. Reference materials generally consist of encyclopedias, dictionaries, handbooks, or guides that are not intended to be read cover to cover, but instead are used to reference a certain section to get to know a topic further. I'm going to select the link for Gale Virtual Reference Library, which brings us to Gale's collection of ebooks that contain subject-specific versions of these types of sources. You could start with a basic search if you have a general topic in mind, or you may want to switch to an advanced search if you want to type in more than a keyword or set of keywords. For example, you could start with a basic search for criminal justice, and then browse what materials show up. There's quite a few, over 4,000 in our results list. Browse through some of the titles. This could help you even identify a topic if you have not done so already. If you have something more specific in mind, you may want to use the advanced search function. This will allow you to combine different keywords or sets of keywords. For example, I will type in criminal justice and race to search a more narrow version of the same topic. That really narrows down the number of results that I'm seeing. Note that some of the books are actually the same, but note that the headings are different. That's because the search result is pulling out the relevant entries based on the keywords that I plugged in. There may be more than one section within a book that is relevant to race and criminal justice. So for example, I see the book Latinos and Criminal Justice and Encyclopedia twice, but there's two different listings. It's the same year, same book, just two different entries. I'll show you one. If this is related to your topic, spend some time reading through. You can also look at related subjects or more like this. Use any of the tools to either download, print, or cite and capture this entry now to save as part of your research. You may want to revise your search or try out some different keywords to see what kind of results show. You can always start over with a basic search or advanced search. Know that you may want to narrow the topic of criminal justice and race even further by focusing on a specific race like Latinos. So then you could try typing in criminal justice and Latinos and see what results. Try it out. Okay, back to the subject research guide. So that was one of the resources listed on the reference materials tab. Also try out Credo Reference. It's a similar resource when compared to Gale, but you can search it in a similar way, but you'll have a different selection of titles that result. Try searching this one and see what you find. Now I'm going to demonstrate searching for ebooks available in our collection. So I went to the Books and Videos tab. I'm going to click on the link for the Ely Library Quick Search, which actually brings us back to the main library homepage. This is the main way to search everything in our collection, and specifically books whenever you select the image and text for books. Note that it's now highlighted in blue. If you have a specific title or author in mind, type that in. Otherwise, you can just search by keyword or set of keywords. I could do a search for criminal justice and race, browse the titles, and then maybe decide I want to revise my search and change that to criminal justice and Latinos. You can refine this search any of the following ways. I'm just going to view the ebooks that we have related to this search by selecting the ebook under Format. You can browse through some of the results, and these are titles of ebooks that are held by Westfield State University. All of the ones that say held by State University Ely Library are ones that you should be able to access. I'm going to show you two examples by clicking View eBook. This brings us to a book available in JSTOR, where we can then browse the table of contents. And by browsing, if I catch a chapter that I'm interested in, I can click on the heading and it brings up that chapter. I could download it, save it, share it from here, or just view online. Back to my search results. Another example is this number 3. I'm going to click View eBook, and this time it brings up the book from ProQuest eBook Central. It looks a little bit different, but still here you have the option to browse the table of contents. You can download the PDF or read it online. Or when you click Read Online, it actually brings up an option to search within the book. So if you're looking for a particular word, topic, set of keywords, you could try typing that in, and it jumps to the exact pages where that word is mentioned. Okay, this was just a brief overview of how to get to the subject research guide for criminal justice and search reference materials as well as ebooks. If you have any questions, please contact us. You can use the Ask a Librarian button to chat with a librarian during hours. Our hours are listed over here. Or you can send us an email. Use the Get Help drop-down menu and click Contact Us, and send us an email at askus@westfield.ma.edu. Visit our current operations webpage if you have not done so already, to become familiar with how you can use the library as operations change throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Take care.